to wreck art and waste food. Hopefully their parents get billed for the milk these protesters spilled. Now, we're not going to actually show these acts of vandalism because we don't want to give them publicity. We'll leave that to the 5. I mean, if you want to see idiots destroying things, watch The View eat lunch. Yeah. Makes no sense, but it's funny. But a few mentally damaged UK brats are going into grocery stores, opening containers of cow milk and pouring them everywhere in a show of political and lactose intolerance. Here's a dramatic reenactment. There you go, huh? Why couldn't these morons do something useful to society like dumping out the soy and almond milk? Meanwhile, on Friday, activists representing Just Stop Oil threw tomato soup on Van Gogh's sunflower painting at London's National Gallery. I didn't show it there. I did throw tomato soup once on a waiter. Yeah, it was scalding hot, and I ordered gazpacho. See, it was the reverse. That's what, thank you. But we're not showing any of this. The National Gallery said that the painting was covered in protective glass and is totally fine, minus some damage to the frame. When reached for comment, Van Gogh condemned the attack and also complained about being dead. Jerk. Cut off the other ear, why don't you? But it's no surprise, lefty losers have nothing to contribute, so they use causes to justify blatant destruction. Unlike us, who condemn vandalism every time. Well, almost every time.
You're killing me.
Yeah.
Does he see all of these?
Yes. Who cares? I hope he sees this.
I feel so bad about
Kat, we moved beyond saying whether or not this does any good. What can we do to them to make us feel good? Like, if I was in the supermarket, I would throw them on the ground and run them through the milk. I would just do it, but then they would sue me.
You would not do that.
Oh, you know I would. I'm a violent person.
I don't know. I feel like their lives are probably already bad enough. I mean, they were doing this on like a Saturday. Yeah. They're losers. Like, if you're upset nobody invited you to brunch, just say that. You don't have to go do all this. They're like, this is necessary. It's like, no, it's not necessary. And you are such a jerk because there's people who, don't have the day off and they work on the store on the Saturday are gonna have to clean this up. So they're terrible people.
Yeah. It's true. Emily, one thing I always notice is how ugly these people are. Physically repulsive. Like, they're all screwed up. And even when they're not ugly, they uglify themselves by chopping their hair in uneven, layers. They pierce things. They wear clothes that hide their shapeliness. I think there's an absolute correlation, maybe a causation, between homeliness and vandalism, activist vandalism. What do you think?
I think it's probably also like shallow hell, where when you engage in ugly behavior, you are ugly. And these people are ugly. And here's what
Was that the whole point of Shallow Hal?
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
wow.
it was like the reverse point.
You can't see that movie anymore. I think they took that off.
I love that movie so much.
Of course you would, because it's an angry, mean movie. But go ahead.
No, so this is what I would do. I know it takes place in the UK, but here's the whole thing that we talk about this all the time, which is zero accountability. And these are children, but I would charge them as adults. I would charge them with felony vandalism. I would charge them with felony trespass. I would add on misdemeanors too. I would make them clean it up, pay for the damage, and try pulling that in juvenile hall. Try that entitled attitude, the filming myself and let it go viral on social media. Try all of that in the real world and see what happens. And then I would charge them for the milk, and they can come out of their allowance. But without that, when we see this Van Gogh painting here, where was the security? Why don't they have someone standing right there with this rash of kids doing this? It's clearly catching like wildfire. They're amplifying each other. But to your point, if one of them just got tackled and the beat out of them, all of it would
Exactly. I'm for that, Charles.
Yes.
If you can tackle a streaker or a person on a field in a game, you should be able to just tackle one of those people at the museum and beat out of them. I mean that metaphorically.
It's so interesting because one of the big things progressives are doing now is this community children.
Yes.
Like the children belong to everyone. So everyone should be able to whip their ass.
Yeah.
Like corporal punishment. Like,
Yes.
Like, I'm your de facto daddy, and we're going to take you in the back of the store and take care of this. And it won't happen again. That's the next thing we'll put on video. Say it won't happen again. Okay.
Yeah, there's no sympathy, Tyrus, for them. They make you hate their message.
Yes.
Well, their message is stupid. And, like, I mean, plant-based.
Yeah.
So they want to stop the milking of cows because it's bad for cows. Mm-hmm. But they want plant-based. Mm-hmm. You like bunnies?
Yeah.
You like gerbils? You like bumblebees and butterflies? They all get destroyed and murdered by your little plant-based farms when they dig up the ground and they chop them all up and they use them for fertilizer. And let's not forget your indigenous plants. They all end up not there anymore. And all your little beetles and bugs and worms, they all get killed with pesticides or whatever. So all of those mounds of things that die in the thousands and the hundreds of thousands for one little carton of your little almond milk.
It's so true.
That you're fighting for. So but it's a big cow. So they can see that because they're too stupid. They should actually be, if they're going to protest something, go glue yourself to the field and stand up with the animals that die and get murdered from the plant base.
Yeah.
But they won't do that. But, you know, the other side of this is, the reason why there was no security was because that glass is bulletproof. You can't do anything to the painting. So when they threw it on there, probably they're like, wait till they glue their hands on the wall, because when we rip it off and their skin goes with it,
That's right.
it's gonna be just fine.
That's right. They did wait. They waited for them to do it, and then they ripped their hands off.
Nice.
So you can creatively whoop that ass without actually doing it. As a parent, I perfected it. Yeah. And the community children, I think it's only fair because I used to get whoopings on my way home. World would travel fast for what I did at school, and I had to pass through Miss Pivus and Miss Johnson, and by the time I got to home, I already had 2 lumps on my head. So I just go to my room. So yeah, I believe in and you act right.
All right, up next, if you treat your barista nice, you'll get a break on price.
At Safelite, we take care of vehicles with the latest technology. When my last customer discovered a crack in his car's windshield, he scheduled at safelite.com. Safelite makes it easy. We're the experts at replacing your glass and recalibrating your advanced safety system.
And they recycled my old glass. Now that's a company I can trust.
Don't wait, schedule today.
Safelite Repair, Safelite Replace.
Give your business an advantage right now with nationwide 5G from T-Mobile for Business. Unlock new insights and efficiency with leading ultra-capacity 5G coverage. T-Mobile for Business has 5G that's ready right now.
Magnesium is vital for bone, nerve, and muscle health. I recommend Cunol Extra Strength Magnesium. Unlike regular magnesium, Cunol's high absorption helps you get the full benefits of magnesium. Cunol, the brand I trust.
Do you feel like the way you clean your ears at home doesn't work well enough? I felt the same way, but then I tried the WaxRx ear wash system. WaxRx was designed by a doctor, and it's the same system used in medical clinics. The reusable WaxRx system has everything you need to effectively remove earwax at home without the inconvenience of a doctor's visit.
You should use the doctor-trusted WaxRx ear wash system. You can get it now at Walgreens and Walmart today.
The older, the physically challenged, the last to be chosen. Shelter dogs with special needs face a far longer road to adoption. But Subaru knows even the toughest roads can lead to the most amazing places. That's why Subaru and our retailers created National Make a Dogs Day to help all underdogs find homes. Subaru, more than a car company.
Exposing Hunter Biden inside a new FBI whistleblower's allegations against the Bureau, the First Son, and the President. Jesse breaks it all down tomorrow.
Attention Marines and family members who spent time at Camp Lejeune.
If you spent time on base at Camp Lejeune prior to 1988 and developed any of these cancers or suffered any of these injuries, you may be eligible for significant financial compensation. Call Camp Lejeune victims to discuss your case now.
Leaking underground tanks contaminated the drinking water with benzene and other highly carcinogenic chemicals up to 280 times acceptable levels in some instances.
There have been numerous reported cases of exposed personnel developing cancer and other serious health conditions. It is critical to take action and call Camp Lejeune victims now.
If you or someone you know spent time at Camp Lejeune before 1988 and you developed any of these cancers or injuries, call to determine your eligibility for financial compensation now. If you don't win, you pay nothing.
Call 800-576-3200. That's 800-576-3200.
Trouble sleeping? Somnipure Melatonin Gummies from Force Factor are the solution. Incredibly delicious Somnipure Melatonin Gummies will help you fall asleep faster, stay asleep longer, and wake up feeling refreshed. Rush to Walmart for Somnipure Gummies from Force Factor.
Ever wonder how much your neighbor's house is worth? Go to Ownerly.com to search home value estimates and compare. Your home could be worth more than you think. Visit Ownerly.com today.
A story in 5 words.
Story in 5 words: sliding prices for polite customers. Charles, a cafe in UK is rewarding customers for being polite when ordering their drink by lowering the price of items. Sometimes they'll save as much as $3.47. Does this make sense to you?
No, I curse out my barista, but I give big tips, 25% tips. We got a great relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. But I do give big tips, though.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I don't trust people who say they give big tips.
I give big tips. You know it. I tip. You tip big because you're coming back. And I love this. This is great.
Yeah.
You should be rewarded for good behavior and being polite to people. So, and then after I go, the Karen behind me, her coffee cup will cost $147. And mine,
They're like increasing the price.
Yeah, you should raise it for bad behavior.
Oh, that would be amazing if they did that. Kat, you'd never have a drink.
Like, politeness is relative, first of all.
All right,
but
explain.
I also think that this could be a good thing for rude people.
Yeah.
Because all they have to do is, like, pay an extra couple dollars, then take out their anger on someone other than their family.
You know, I didn't look at it that way. And you would be offended. And the rude person would get angrier, Emily, watching other people get better deals. That would just piss me off.
And then they're just like, whatever, I'll just pay for it. I feel like we should do a skit because I know that
It's too
we
late.
hate
The show's
policing,
already on.
But like another time.
Yeah.
Because of like the two of us, like when we do that cheerleading one, because I'm the opposite. I am totally that guy that will say, if someone orders rudely, I get like raged mad and I will say please. Say thank you. Like, I will stick up for baristas and waitstaff and everything. Nothing makes me more enraged than people who are impolite while they are ordering or in public. I will die on that hill 100 million%.
You just might.
You might die in that store.
It's hard to be nice in the morning.
Oh, you know, tell me about it. That's why I don't go to bed. That was pretty funny. Gotta admit. All right, don't go away. We'll be right back.
This is a glimpse into the not-too-distant future of Lincoln. It's what sanctuary could look like, feel like, sound like, even smell like. More on that soon. The best part? The prequel is pretty sweet, too.
What's up, man? We need to talk about that lucky jersey.
Haven't washed it in years.
Multiple years?
I don't see any stains. It's lucky.
I don't see any luck. It's dirty.
Lucky.
Dirty.
But we just scored a touchdown.
Not we, me.
Ooh. Touche.
You need to deep clean that. You know what to do.
Good luck out there.
Bro, no, listen. It's dirtier than it looks. It's got to be Tide Hygienic Clean.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, and I want to thank each and every one of you for your support by bringing you the MyPillow that started it all. MyPillow's patented fill adjusts to your exact individual needs regardless of your sleep position. And because it works, we've sold over 70 million MyPillows, and now I'm bringing it to you for the lowest price ever. For example, you get my standard MyPillow, regularly $49.98, now only $19.98. So now's the time to get them for your friends, your family, everyone you know. Do your Christmas shopping early. They make the best gifts ever at the best prices ever. So go to mypillow.com or call the number on your screen now. Use your promo code and you'll get my standard MyPillow for only $19.98. And for a more custom fit, my Premium Queen for only $27.98 or my Premium King for only $34.98. My 60-day money-back guarantees it'll be the most comfortable pillow you'll ever own.
It's a new day because COVID vaccines just got a big update. Just in time for everyone who works with other people. Just in time for more togetherness. Just in time to say, oh, you bet we'll be there. Because the updated vaccines can now protect against both the original
of companies putting workers at risk. An estimated $30 billion in court-ordered trusts have been set aside to pay out claims to asbestos victims. You may be entitled to a portion of these funds and receive compensation without filing a lawsuit or ever going to court. For your free legal consultation, call 1-800-940-2221. That's 1-800-940-2221.
A heart attack? Do they have life insurance?
No.
But we have life insurance. John.
I'm trying to find something we can afford.
Fortunately, in only a few minutes, SelectQuote found John a $500,000 policy for only $29 a month. And his wife Anne a $500,000 policy for only $21 a month. Go to SelectQuote.com now and get the insurance your family needs
at a price you can afford. SelectQuote. We shop, you save.
We're out of time. Thanks to Emily Cabano, Charles Payne, Kat Tim, Tyrus, our studio audience. Fox News at Night with Dreamy. Trace Gallagher is next. I'm Greg Gutfeld, and I love you, America.
Thank you, Greg. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Fox News at Night. I'm Trace Gallagher in Los Angeles. And breaking tonight, President Biden is hitting the road nonstop, as the White House will tell you, to reassure voters that the economy is, quote,